Hello and welcome to the Yorkshire Gardener's daily episode on National Allotment Week. Today's episode is going to be about the benefits of growing fruit on your allotment. Growing fruit on your allotment, it's one of the easiest things to do on your plot. When I first took on the plot about 18 years ago, the first things I planted was a Victoria plum tree, a cooking apple tree and a cherry tree. The cherry tree is no more, it didn't do well, but the Bramley cooking apple tree and the Victoria plum tree, wow, they have been my best investments on my plot. I'd probably not plant them where I planted them, but that's too late now. But they are absolutely thriving 17 years on my plot, and I'm still getting amazing crops on them. The other sort of things that you can grow on your plot which are easy to grow are raspberries. There's a summer variety raspberry and a autumn variety raspberry. The summer variety raspberry grows on the cane which grew the previous year, whereas the autumn variety grew on the same cane what's grown that year. So when you're pruning them back, you prune back the summer ones from the ones that have fruited that year. You don't prune back the new shoots what have grown that year. And the autumn ones, you can just prune them to the ground each year. The autumn ones, however, seem to grow bigger raspberries than the summer ones. So the autumn variety, I would say, is the best variety to grow. The other types of fruits you can grow on your allotment are obviously eating apples, pears and strawberries. Strawberries are one of the best investments that you can ever purchase. You can buy about 12 plants to start you off in your first year. And then what they do at the end of the fruiting, they send out little runners, what you can then pot up and grow on yourself. So you're multiplying your plants every single year. And once you start growing strawberries, you will have the biggest patch of strawberries ever, because unfortunately they don't fruit all summer. They fruit once and then that's it, you're done with. So if you've got plenty of plants in, you will certainly get a good crop of strawberries, and you certainly will not be sharing them with your friends. The other good thing to grow is rhubarb. Rhubarb is expensive to purchase in shops, costing about £1, £2 odd, just for a few sticks, whereas if you grow it yourself, you will get that much rhubarb from a couple of plants. It will see you right through summer, and you could be freezing it as well to make crumbles all winter long. You certainly will not have too much rhubarb. Plus everybody's making gin these days, so rhubarb gin, that is a tasty alternative to the crumbles. So yeah, let's have a look at what fruit I am growing on my plot. Victoria plum tree, it's done absolutely fantastic. It seems to fruit 2 years running and then seems to have a year off. I don't know if everybody else's Victoria plum tree does that, but these are what I've just picked just now. And as you can see, I've got an absolutely fantastic harvest, and I've got absolutely loads more left on it to pick. So I'm just waiting for a few more to ripen, and then I'll be picking some more. Also, you'll see I've got some Bramley cooking apples. This is my Bramley cooking apple tree just at the side of it, which is also doing fantastic. Look at the size of some of those apples. They are absolute belters. And to buy a Bramley cooking apple in a shop is very expensive. So a Bramley cooking apple tree will save you so much money if you like cooking apples and making stuff out of cooking apples. I've got my autumn raspberries. As you can see, all of them are starting to fruit now, and they are looking absolutely brilliant. And at the side of them are some of my other autumn raspberries. I thought they were summer ones, but they've got autumn raspberries forming on them. So yeah, autumn raspberries are a great variety of raspberry to grow on your plot to get a good crop of raspberries, and they are absolutely tasty as well. So invest in some autumn raspberries. These are all my rhubarb plants. I've got about 10 rhubarb plants down this side, and as you can see, they're all doing absolutely fantastic. It's coming to the end of the season now for rhubarb. They grow up until August. So if you're wanting to grow rhubarb, go for it. Once you've bought a couple of plants, you can split it at the end of the year to create more rhubarb plants as well. And here I've got a pear tree, and look at these pears, they're looking absolutely fantastic. So yeah, this has only been in a few years, so it's not that big yet, but we've got loads of pears on it. I'm really pleased with how it's done this so far this year. So yeah, that's my pear tree. I've also grown some blueberries as well this year. Now blueberries, they have to be planted in special soil called herbaceous soil. They don't like to be in the normal soil. So that's why I've got them in pots in the ground, so that it's in its own special soil. So blueberries, I've got absolutely loads on, look at them. Look tasty as ever, them. And as you can see, I've got a few ripe ones there, so they'll be going straight in my mouth. I've got my strawberry plants. Obviously they're fruited now and they're sending out all their runners. So what I was saying is about potting them up into separate pots. You leave them attached to the runner until they take root, and then you can snip them off and plant them where you want. And I've now got 3 beds of strawberries, just here and here. And all I did was just start off with about 12 plants, and every year I keep potting them up and expanding my amount of strawberry plants, and I certainly do get a huge crop. If you do follow me, you will notice how many I do get. So yeah, that is how you grow strawberry plants. So that's been my short little video today on growing fruit down on your allotment. Come back tomorrow and we'll be talking about growing vegetables. So click that subscribe button to stay up to date if you're watching on YouTube, and then you'll get notified when I post my new videos. Also leave a comment and feel free to share it as well. Get everybody involved in growing fruit on their allotments or in the gardens. It tastes so much better than shop bought fruit. You'll certainly tell the difference with growing it. So yeah, thanks for watching everybody, and remember, keep gardening.